Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Killot404. So a quick update about Pokemon Sun and Moon. The Pokemon Company on their Twitter page has announced that there will be more news regarding Pokemon Sun and Moon coming June 2. They didn't quite say what information they were going to be revealing on that date, but there's a lot of already speculation on what they're going to be discussing, whether that be the legendary Pokemon, the names of the Pokemon, maybe the typing of the legendary Pokemon, showing maybe the different types of gym leaders that we're going to be meeting along the way in the Alola region, and possibly just showing new Pokemon that we've never seen before. Who really knows at this point? We're just gonna have to wait and see, and it's all pretty exciting. It's also nice that they're releasing news about this game on a very consistent basis. I feel, we don't have to wait too long for the next bit of information, and hopefully, this trend does continue. The next thing that I want to talk about or discuss with you guys is the poll results from my last video. In that video, I asked my viewers which starter they were going to be choosing for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and also which game they were going to be choosing based upon the legendaries that were shown in that reveal trailer. And I want to discuss with you the results right now. I'm going to put them on screen. In terms of the starters, we have Litten taking first place, then Rowlet, and then Popplio. It goes 41%, 32%, and then 25% out of a total of 70 responses. Thank you very much, guys, for responding to this poll. I think 70 votes is a very healthy number in terms of just a sample size for getting kind of accurate information about this question right here. And I think this is also pretty consistent on what we've seen, or what I've seen at least on the internet, on forums, on Reddit, for example, where Litten seems like the most popular Pokemon. People praise Litten a lot. And then on the other hand, we have Popplio, where this Pokemon has, I've seen, kind of gotten quite a bit of hate. I don't know if it's because of the design, maybe it looks a little bit arrogant or something like that. Whatever the case is, it just seems that Popplio, from what I've seen, is kind of the least favorite among the starters. And I think this is very, I would really believe that this is accurate information so far. Me personally, I would pick Rowlet. I think I like Rowlet a lot just because it looks kind of cute. I don't know, that's kind of why I also picked the grass starter in Pokemon X, just because of the looks, right? But we all know that all is going to change once these Pokemon evolve. Who knows? Maybe Rowlet will evolve into something crazy and it'll be like Noctowl's long lost brother or something like that. I'm talking about Noctowl from Generation 2, right? So it's going to be pretty interesting. The next thing, or the next poll that I had for you guys, which game are you going to be getting, Sun or Moon? And again, this is actually quite, it's not surprising, but it's interesting to see that, again, more people, I would say that's, pretty fair, 55 to 45, more people want to get Pokemon Moon as opposed to Pokemon Sun. And we've kind of all known in the past, in the past Pokemon games, usually it's the first game that gets more love than the second game. For example, more people got Diamond instead of Pearl, more people got X instead of Y, and so on and so forth. I think that trend has been pretty solid, but this time around, we see Moon having more votes than Sun. Maybe, 71 is not maybe that much for a poll like this, but, we'll see. Hopefully we can see numbers in the future that kind of, tell us what actually, the story is, what people actually prefer more, Sun or Moon. So, again, just really interesting data that's why I just love YouTube polls. It's just very interesting to kind of pick apart the data after you guys vote. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know there's been a lot of news recently. People have been dissecting every bit of information about Pokemon Sun and Moon. For example, I know there's a person who already knows or figured out, for the starters, right, the final evolutions of the starters. He already knows what the types are going to be for the final evolutions, which is pretty crazy. So things like that. I've been kind of on top of things on Reddit. I've been discussing all sorts of topics on the Discord. So again, please join the Discord. But I guess I kind of have a sort of fear of trying to just rehash information that you guys probably already know. I don't want to bore you guys. It's nicer, I guess, for larger channels because they can pretty much rehash or say anything they want because, they have a lot of fans, and they just, the fans just want to hear them talk, and to just hear their opinions on things and so on and so forth. It's kind of harder for a smaller channel. So, but I think I'm just going to try to do news anyway, regardless if it's boring or not, just to stay active. I'm just hoping for, the swift release for these games. I think my strength is more playing the games and showcasing the games and the fun things that you can do in the games and whatnot, as opposed to doing news. But that's that's just how I think, or what I personally think of the situation. Anyway, I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to keep making videos for you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and hopefully we can get a real game and play some real games soon enough on this channel. So peace. I'm out.